The passing game looked really great tonight. Dino, I had him 13 of 17, 250 yards, hit a bunch of receivers. You happy with the offense tonight?
Yeah. I think he had, my guy says 14 of 18 for 329.
Okay.
So, you know what? He was decisive. He made the correct reads, and he got the ball in the hands of guys who were capable. So, we ran the ball. We didn't need to run the ball that much because we were throwing those bubbles and little now routes, but when we did run the ball, we were getting good yards. So line was doing their job, and we were making, for the most part, we were making correct reads and correct decisions. Thought the defense played their hearts out. I mean, we got a D score, that's great. I think we got a score. Did we get a score on special teams? Oh, we got one called back. So, we got to clean up those little tiny things. Those things are going to be so key against PV, so key against Lompoc, so key against San Ynez. We've got to, those little bits of yardage that we keep losing because of penalties, we've got to just clean up. But I mean, you can't be not happy with the result of they didn't score any points and we scored 50. So our guys answered the challenge. We kind of set forth the challenge this week for them, and they answered it. So I'm real happy with that. I'm pretty sure we came through fairly injury-free, so that's a bonus. And now we're on to PV. Okay. Tough game. So.
Were you guys ready for that double wing formation they were using, and you happy with everything defensively?
Yeah, we saw it on film. That's a tough thing to stop because you don't really see it, and it's hard to practice that live because there's so many collisions. It's just you kind of gotta do what you can, and I thought we did. We did a good job with it. I mean, a couple breakdowns here and there, but they're gonna get one or two here or there, and we've got to just rally when they do, and really first down I thought was a key in those situations that we got them out of, or we forced them into a long yardage, which was key because throwing the ball out of that formation is can be a little tough.
Okay. One last thing, the LPL's kind of shaping up funny. San Ynez rolled again tonight. Lompoc beat Pioneer Valley 63-0. Are you guys find it tough at all to focus on the PV game that's coming up, focus on this Cabrillo game, and not look ahead to maybe San Ynez or Lompoc toward the end of the season?
Absolutely not. We're looking to go 1-0 next week. That's all we're looking at. Yeah. Can't worry about. We got a bye before Lompoc and San Ynez at the end of the year, so we're going to be solely focused on PV, and they're a good team. They're seem to be improved every week. I mean, regardless of what happened against Lompoc, they're a good team that can run the ball, and their defense is, flies around. So we got to do a good job.
You guys get your second straight shutout. How's that feel to see the defense, playing as well as they have the last 2 weeks?
It feels really, really good. First couple games, there were some mistakes here and there, but these past 2 games we really come together, and our defense looking good, and our O just as good too.
How are you feeling? You playing on both sides of the ball? You feeling good at this point in the season? How do you feel after playing heavily on both sides of the ball?
I feel great. It gets a little tiring from time to time, but I think it's a great way to spend my senior year. On the field as much as I can. I'm having a great time.
What was working for the defense tonight? Cabrillo switched it up quite a bit. Switched quarterbacks. They go to that double wing set. You guys held their running back to like 30 yards, and had like 200 yards last week. What's working for you guys on the field?
Great job by the Cabrillo offense. They have such strong players on their O, but I think what worked best for us was just focusing on what we had to do and not getting too anxious and hitting the hole too hard. We had to kind of just sit back and let the play develop, and I think that worked successfully for us. They had a lot of different formations, which gets confusing at times, but our defense held our own, and I'm proud of them.
Okay. You guys got PV next week. How do you feel about that matchup? I'm sure you're probably not too familiar with what they bring. How do you feel about playing PV and getting to the meat of your LPL schedule?
From what I heard, PV has been doing great, and we're so excited to get to play them. It's city rivalry. It's such a good time, and we're just excited.